Hello everybody, my name is Chokats and welcome back to Rising World. Now, I did make a little progress in this Arctic biome while we were gone. I moved everything into this brand spanking new log cabin that I whipped up. It took me about, I'd say, 10-15 minutes to build this. I'm sorry I didn't build it on stream. You know, I want to spend the stream doing other stuff rather than spending it building a house completely over again. So I spent some time building this off stream. Let me give you the grand tour. So we got a nice little wooden door here. We got our bed here. We got our loom. We got our nice bench here. The good one, the workbench. And we have our furnace over here. Now I want to continue building this. And I have discovered that there is aluminum ore on the surface in the snow biome. So here's the plan. First, we're going to head back to the original biome, gather a few certain necessary materials to make armor, clothing, cloth, all that stuff. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to start exploring here. But first, I really need to get stuff like wool and stuff like that. Because right now, apparently sheep do spawn in this biome. I just haven't been able to find any. I've been looking all over for sheep and I simply can't find any. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to head back to the very first biome we were in. Yeah, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Shouldn't take too long. Unfurl sail. It shouldn't honestly take too long. And if it does, well, that sucks. I'm hoping it doesn't take too long, but here we go. I think I have my map on me already. So let me take a look at my map here. Okay. Oh yeah, and I died a couple times in the process while building that house, so it took me a bit before I finally keeled over while making it. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Right, so we gotta sail around. So here's what we're gonna do. Take a look here. We gotta sail out and around to get out of here. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I gotta push this thing. Hold on a sec. Come on. Come on, you stinking boat. Come on. No, stop hopping in it. I want to push it. Come on. There we go. Okay, off we go. I hope. Come on. Turn around. It's a lightning storm right now, it would seem. Which isn't good for us. I hope we don't get struck by lightning. Okay, speed's picking up. Let me check the map here. See if we're going the right direction. Yeah, we're going the right direction. And it looks like we can get out through going around right there. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're moving at a decent speed, actually. A very decent speed. I wish this thunderstorm wasn't happening. Lightning storm, thunderstorm, whatever you want to call it. I wish it wasn't happening because it's rather annoying and I don't like these kind of storms anyways. I actually do not like these kind of storms. So let's see. If we head back down the way we came, we should be able to get back to the original biome where we can collect some wool, a whole bunch of iron, a whole bunch of wood, and then we can sail back here. But I'm in no way, shape, or form ready for this biome. And if I am, I just can't find sheep anywhere in this biome, bro. I can't. I really can't. It's really difficult to find them in this biome. I can't see anything, bro. This snow is just everywhere. Oh my goodness. I can't see a darn thing. I think we're going the right direction. We're almost... Okay, I gotta turn real soon or else I'm gonna crash. And I definitely don't want to crash, so... Give me a sec here. Gonna turn up ahead, it looks like. Let me zoom in on that. Oh, whoops! Whoops. Don't want to crash there. Almost crashed. So let me furl up the sail real quick. Furl up sail. Furl up sail. There we go. I just need to see where we're going. Dude, this lightning storm is insane. Holy cow. Okay. I think we're good for the most part. I don't think we're going to crash into anything on our way out to sea. We are freezing to death, though, which isn't a good thing. It's actually very bad. I might end up freezing to death before I get to where we need to go. That's also not good because I have a lot of good stuff on me. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm going to change my course here and stop right here. How far are we from my house? Let's see here. Let me hop up out of this real quick. I don't want to... Because the thing is, I might die from freezing to death if I'm not careful. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run all the way back to my house. I'm going to leave the boat. I'm going to mark where this boat is. I'm going to mark it. I hope it doesn't despawn. I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't look like it's moving at all. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of hoping I have a backup for the save file just in case. So let's create a new marker here and let's call it boat. And we're gonna put an X there. That's where our boat is. I just gotta make sure I have enough health to get through. Oh no, and I just keeled over. All right. Well, I'm glad I marked where that sailboat was. I knew I was going to die. I really did. Let's see. I want to spawn on my tent. So back in our tent. Okay, let's go get our stuff back. I can move. There we go. Let's go get our stuff back, and then we can head back to the original biome we came from. I need to bring stuff with me if I'm going to be prepared to survive in this Arctic biome, because it's rather harsh, this entire biome. This entire biome is just crazy harsh. Like, if you're not wearing a thick leather coat or something, you'll just freeze to death immediately. Like, really quickly. Like, right now, we're freezing already, which is bad. So I got to get to my stuff, get back on my boat, and get out of this biome before my character freezes again. What we're going to do is we're going to bring with us a bunch of leather and other materials that we're going to haul with us on this boat. And from there, we're going to sail back here and get more situated. But I need to bring more materials with me. I think that's a moose. Hello, moose. So there are a lot of moose, which I've noticed. They're scattered about everywhere. I think that's really neat. I like moose a lot. Oh, no, wait. What is this? Oh, this is a moose. Okay, hello, Mr. Moose. I think we're going the right way. I think. I don't have my map on me because I lost everything when I died there, so... But I think we're going the correct direction. Hopefully I don't freeze to death on our way to get our stuff, and I can get to the back to the boat. I think the boat's just up ahead, but I can't see anything in this snow at all. I can't see a damn thing. I hope the boat's okay. I think my body's still there. My body should still be there. These bodies, they don't seem to despawn. You have to make them, you have to hide them yourself, apparently. There's a little button that lets you hide the body. What's up, concurrent viewer? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, I'm really hoping my boat's still here. Really hoping my boat's still here. I don't know if those despawn at all. I don't think they do. But it should be in this... I think we're going the correct direction. We should be. Then again, I don't quite know because I don't have my map or compass or anything like that. It's all gone. Should be just up ahead. Looks like... Is that our body? No. Wait. No, that's not our body. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I hate this storm, dude. These winter storms are crazy. Okay. Are we almost there? Mr. Boat. Where did I left it somewhere over here. Holy cow. I hope I can get my boat back. It's somewhere at the exit to this little waterway. Please still be there. I have no idea if they despawn. God, I hope it probably... How much you want to bet it totally did? That would suck. I have no idea if it'll be there or not. I'm going back. It should be around here. I know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm just following a little inlet. Waterway of sorts. Let's see. Okay. No boat yet. Wait! I see the boat. Okay. There's our boat. And our way out of here. There's our body! And how much health? We have plenty of health to get out of here. It would be... Okay. Grab all my stuff. Dude, I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm gonna freeze to death on that boat. No! I do not want that happening. I have way too much good shit. Okay. Get on the boat. Oh, dude, I don't know if I have enough health. Other way. Come on. Come on, keep turning. Keep turning. Okay, you know... Oh, I know what I can do. Duh. I just remembered. To keep yourself warm, you gotta carry a torch on you. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I gotta flip this boat around. Oh my gosh. The torch keeps you warm. Just enough. I gotta whack this boat. Come on. Other way. What's it doing? That's not what I want. Okay, gotta rotate the boat. There goes our torch. All right, boat's rotated. Let's go. We have like no health. You know, we might... Why don't we just stay here, actually? At this point, we might as well just stay because we... I don't think we have enough health or anything to sail out of this alive without any sort of clothing to keep us warm. Oh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. Oh, am I freezing to death real quick now? Probably. I just had an idea. Slow down. Why are we going fast? Oh, dear. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Keep the torch on me. It warms me up. It's negative 30 right now, unfortunately. So I got to get my temperature back up. So I'm going to hold this torch. I'm going to keep holding this torch. And I'm going to rotate my boat this direction, the direction we need to go. And I'm going to warm myself up to around 50 degrees. Once I'm warmed up to 50 degrees, I'm going to sail straight out of here. That's my plan. I just got to get my body temperature above 50 degrees. Or at least at 50 degrees. If I can get it to 50 degrees, I can sail for a little while without having to heat up again. So let's see, we're at 28. How high can we go? Can we make another... Maybe we can make a fire to warm us up quicker. Let's see here. Campfire. We don't have any stone, but that's not a problem because I have pickaxe. Okay. No, that's aluminum. Gosh darn it. I need stone. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna make a fire real quick. Because I do not want to... Oh, I need more stone. Oh my gosh. I need a lot more stone. Okay. Okay, let's make that fire. Where is it? Okay, we already had one on us. What do you know? Silly me. Okay, let's warm up real quick. This should warm us up real fast. Yeah, that's going real fast. 52, 59. Our health is going up too, I think. I'm not sure though. Oh, our health is going up. Okay, so why don't we regenerate a bit of our health before we keep going? Because I don't want to freeze to death. Our temperature's up. Okay. There's got to be a way to make like an insulated boat or something. That would be very useful. Okay. I think we have enough temperature right now. And our health is slowly going up, but that's okay. Why don't we head out? It's risky. It's risky, but I have the torch for a reason. Off we go. Speaking of risky situations, actually, never mind. I'm just trying to make conversation at this point, but nah, I don't want to banter if I don't have anything actual to talk about. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I have a terrible time talking to, making friends and talking to, believe it or not, the opposite gender. I have a hard time with that, but, I'm getting there. Eventually, I'm sure someone will come along that'll be interested in me, but right now I'm just keeping to myself. I do use like those dating apps. I've used them in the past, and I do have a Tinder profile, but I don't really check it as often as you think because I don't like the mentality of Tinder at all. I use it, but sparingly. I don't obsessively use it. I'm not constantly checking it out. There was a point where I did obsessively and constantly check my Tinder profile, but I don't do that much anymore. In fact, I just let it sit there. Okay, I think we're gonna make it out of here, boys. We're gonna make it out of this biome and back to our regular home, where we're going to gather our supplies together, prepare, and come back to this biome, to our beautiful, lovely log cabin that I built before this stream to prepare us. Yes, okay, we're going the right direction. Lovely. If we see any sheep, I might stop the boat. Because that's actually why I'm... Wait a minute! Hold your horses. That's exactly what we need. Wait a minute! Is that a goat or a sheep? What is that? Oh no, that's a wolf. Never mind, that's not a sheep. I read somewhere online that sheep do spawn in this biome, but that's not a sheep, that's a wolf. Gosh darn it. Well, we'll get there in time. We'll get there. Let's see here. How fast are we going? We're not going that fast. I might angle my ship to go in a faster direction. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, that direction's faster. Yeah. Let me check the map to make sure we're not going to crash. Yeah, we're not going to crash. So once we hit the open sea, I'm going to change directions. I'm gonna be coming back here real soon. I just need the right materials and a fur coat to keep me warm, cause I cannot survive out here. This is crazy, man. I'm set up in the Arctic, but I just want to go back real quick and get some stuff together before we come back here, because I actually hadn't anticipated just how difficult it would be to survive out in the Arctic. I really hadn't. So I'm heading back. We're gonna shear a bunch of sheep, gather a bunch of iron, probably make the next crafting table, and then we're gonna pick all that stuff up, or take a lot of it, pack it into our ship here. I think I have the storage on this ship. Yes, I do. Right there. Yeah, I have storage. So I'm gonna fill the sailboat with all the stuff we need to get set up in the Arctic, including an ample supply of wool for making spools of yarn. Uh-oh. There we go. 1 second. Looks like I hit the shore. Uh-oh. Come on. There we go. Okay. I hit the shoreline. Okay, now we're going much faster. Great. Fantastic. How much faster are we going? Oh, substantially faster. So, zoom in on this map. We need to go down. Just straight down. So with that in mind, let me look at my compass here. Compass is K. Which way are we going? I can't see squat because it's dark. And I can't sleep on this boat either. Compass. Yeah, I really can't see my compass. It's too dark. But I know which direction we're going. Yes, we're going the correct direction. Yeah, we're going the right way. We're going the right way at a reasonable speed. So 80%. Yeah, no, that's a good speed. We'll get there. Get square, then we'll gather what we need, and then we'll come on back here. I was gonna build the house on stream, but that would take up a significant portion of time, maybe 15-20 minutes to build all that. That includes building the foundation, which I had to dig out the ground a whole bunch to get the foundation all nice and built out. You don't really need a foundation, but I figured it'd be kind of cool to have one. All right, we are back home. Now, our home is, if I'm not mistaken, our home's around here in this area right here. So, okay, we have a long trip ahead of us, but we're just here for sheep. We're just here for sheep and iron. And I already have a pickaxe and stuff like that, so I can probably gather a bunch of iron and stuff. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna park my boat right on where you see that circle right there. I'm gonna park my boat right there or near there. I'm going to hop off, shear a bunch of sheep, get a bunch of exposed iron from a vein I found earlier in a stream in the previous the first or second stream. I found a vein of ore just on top of the ground along a mountain range, so we can go visit that and get from that, and then we can come on back here. Are we still going at the right speed? Yes, indeed. We're going at 100% speed now. How fast is that? That's pretty fast. Gotta aim us at the shore, though. There we go. All right, not aimed at the shoreline just yet. There we go. We should be aiming decently at... Okay, yeah, we're aiming at the shoreline now. We should be hitting it shortly. I'm literally just gonna hop off, start looking for the essentials like sheep and stuff. I should also make a bed just so I can sleep through the night. Let's see. Bed. Straw bed. You gotta be shitting me. What happened to... Oh, okay. I guess... Okay. I guess we'll have to make a bed. Or a primitive shelter is what we need to make. And let's see. We need sticks for that. Lumber. I need the workbench. Okay. Let's see here. I don't see any land up ahead, but I'm sure something's coming. Dude, I'm not prepared at all for the winter biome. Like, it's actually a little bit harder to survive in the winter biome. It's harder because you gotta stay warm. Okay, I'm gonna turn us in this direction, and we're going to hit land very shortly. I gotta bring a bunch of stuff with me to this biome, bro. Like a bunch of stuff. A fur coat for one. And for 2, a bunch of food and other things like that. All right, we about to hit the shore. For my 1 concurrent viewer, thank you for leaving that like. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me supporting these streams. I care a lot about this channel and about the people that watch. And, you know, I genuinely, this channel is just a passion for me. There's the land right in front of us. We're about to hit the land. All right. Okay, how much time we got? We're about 20 minutes into the stream. Okay, well, that boat. Let's unfurl the sail, actually. Let's get the sail. There we go. And I think it might end up floating away if I'm not careful. Oh, wait. Is it moving? I do not want it floating away. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disassemble it. We can put it back together. We can put it back together when we have what we need, but I don't want this thing floating away. If it floats away, I'm screwed. Oh, I gotta drop some stuff. What can I drop? I'll drop the gravel. I'll drop that. Okay. That boat's not gonna float away anytime soon, so let's go get what we need to get. Let me make that bench first. And we can sleep through the night. I gotta drop more stuff. Oh my goodness. I have a full inventory right now. Okay, let's put down the bench. And let's make ourselves that primitive house that we can sleep in. Shelter. Primitive shelter. We need 32 sticks. You gotta be kidding me. Do we have enough sticks now? Let's see. General shelter. Oh, we need more sticks, of course. I don't have any more lumber, so why don't we go chop down a tree or 2? And we can make that shelter. I don't want to walk back to my previous house. I'd rather keep working on the Arctic biome house. I just need to get stuff first. Like, seriously. Okay, let's chop down this tree right here. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting my inventory is pretty much completely full. Okay, now. Alright, now let's go make those sticks. Get my torch out, I can't see anything. Where did I make that bench? Where did I put that bench? Oh. Is that it right there? No? No, that's a pig. Bro, where the hell did I put the... Oh my gosh. You know what? That's... I gotta keep track of my stuff, bro! Where did I put the bench down? I can't see anything. Do I have to make another bench? Oh, for God's sakes, I'll make another bench. Okay. Ugh, I cannot see anything. I'm gonna put down a torch. Okay, there we go. All right, I can see where my stuff is now. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay, let's make the shelter. Shelter. Primitive shelter. We need the sticks. We don't have the... We gotta make more lumber. Okay, sticks, lumber. There we go. Okay, we have enough sticks. Let's make the shelter. Let's go to sleep, and let's look for what we need to look for. I have no room in my inventory. Gosh darn it. Drop the sticks. Okay. Shelter. Go to bed. Okay. All right. We're back on track. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first order of business. I'm going to quickly make a chest to put stuff in. To dump some stuff off. Let's make that right there. Drop these bandages. And let's put down this chest and fill it up with some stuff we don't need to carry right now. So I'm going to fill it up with the sailboat kit, actually. For later. Okay. Piece of log. Piece of... Okay. Dirt. Don't need that. I can just drop that on the ground. Drop that on the ground. Okay. All right. So we have 1, 2, 2 axes and a couple of pickaxes, fishing pole, shears. All right, let's go look for what we need to look for. First order of business, we got to find those sheep. I'm going to shear as many as I can. With what I got to mark this part, this spot on my map first. I don't want to forget where I am here, because if I do, I'm screwed. This map is very helpful for a lot of things. Quite a few things, actually. Let's see here. Let's put our marker right here. Create new marker, and that's going to be arrow ship. Okay, that's where our ship is. That's where all the components to build the ship are. Let's go see if we can find some animals to chop up and turn into food. I know there's raiders in the forest. We've already encountered those guys several times. So that's a thing. There's some iron. Okay. I'm not seeing any animals yet. I saw a pig over here. I need more stamina, bro. There's a sheep. First sheep sighted. Come here, you. I want to get as much wool as I can. Like, a freakish amount. Better to have more than less. I'm going to have a lot of wool after this. This is all stuff we're bringing back to the Arctic with us. I got to gather a lot of this stuff here. Because it would seem sheep are more plentiful in this biome than they are in the Arctic. The Arctic biome, I'm sure, has sheep, but they're a lot more plentiful in this biome than the other one. Hello, Mr. Bull. Do you have any more sheep I can shear? If not, that's okay too. I'll keep searching. Let me look at my map. I guess we could walk back to our camp as we're doing this. Just as we're searching for sheep, we could walk back to the camp. Why don't we do that? Those sheep over there? I don't think so. What's this? That's a pig. We can get food later. So I discovered something in the key bindings when I was looking at my key bindings. There's a no-clip fly mode. That would be handy for situations where I can't reset easily. You can call it cheating, you can call it whatever I want, whatever you like, but I'd say something like that would be very useful if I'm in a pinch. Because I really want to enjoy this map and world. I don't want to... Of course, I'm not going to go like full creative mode where I don't need to eat or drink anything. But it would definitely help in a pinch if I get in a situation where I need to escape real quick or something like that. I can just do that real quick. But I won't be using it unless I like desperately need to have to. But so far, I haven't needed to use it. I've just been walking everywhere. Of course, it is tiresome walking everywhere. Definitely. Let's check our map here. Where are we? I don't mind it though. I like walking through all this scenery. Okay. That's a pig. I don't think I have any food on me. I should probably kill a pig and then eat some of that. I have a water skin, so if I get dehydrated, I can just, you know, sip from that. Hey, bud. I do not have a skinning knife, so that's a problem. I probably can't make one either. Let's see. Yeah, no, I probably I probably can't make a... Yeah, no, you need a workbench for that. Gosh darn it. That's okay. We're not... It's not like we're dying. But you do need a workbench, it would seem. That's annoying. Hello, Mr. Billy Goat. Any sheep nearby? Such a pretty world. I'm kind of glad they switched over to Unity. Although a lot of the features that were in the Java version aren't currently in Unity, I don't think. And that's simply because they had to rewrite the entire game from scratch, according to them. We can refill our water skin right there at that little pond. We could also collect... I'm spending this time walking back to the house, looking for sheep at the same time. I'm doing multiple things at once. I think those are sheep down there. Or no, maybe those are cows. No, those look like sheep. Yeah, those are sheep, I think. No? Wait a minute. Those are sheep. Okay. Oh my gosh. Second pair of sheep successfully located. I also want to make a saddle and stuff for riding horses. That would be very nice to have. I'm also going to pick up some of my equipment in this world, in this biome, and bring it to the Arctic biome. Okay, we got more sheep. Once we get back to our original house, I'm going to pick up that equipment and bring it with me. And we're going to go back to the Arctic biome. I have a lot of iron. I think back at home base here, I have a lot of iron in a chest or something, if I'm not mistaken. Gather some of the wild hay while we're at it. Okay, I might need to use my little hook here. What condition is this in? Pristine? Okay. I might need to use my hook to get up these hills. Because, dang it, if it isn't difficult to climb up hills with no stamina. Okay. It's only taken us about, like, 15 or so minutes to get to where we need to go, so... Oh, wait a minute! Is that what I think it is? Okay, I gotta grab this. I gotta grab this. This is... I don't know when this will come by. Oh, that's just iron. Well, that works too, I guess. I thought it was like copper or something. I'll just gather a little bit of it. Okay, let's keep going. No, that's not... I thought it was copper or something like that. No, it's just more iron. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're about a little less than halfway there. We're getting close, though. I should probably make leather and a tanning rack and stuff like that, but I'm going to do that all... I don't think horses spawn in the winter biome, Arctic biome. I don't know. I gotta look that up. I looked up whether or not sheep spawn in the Arctic biome, and they do, but they're not as plentiful. So that's a problem. It's not too much. It's not too long of a walk. It's not too long of a walk. Let's see, how close are we? If I had a horse, it'd be easier. But I want to make this live stream about being in the Arctic biome because I have it titled Setting Up in the Arctic, because I already kind of did, but now I need to get more stuff to bring there, because boy howdy, you need a lot of supplies. And see, there's horses here, wild horses. If I make a saddle out of leather, I can mount them, I think. So I got to do that eventually. Holy cow, we're not making any... Oh, we're making no ground whatsoever. We're going... Oh my goodness. To my one concurrent viewer, salutations. Today's going okay. No complaints. I just wish I was better at talking to people. Wouldn't you know, I'm very bad at talking to people. Very socially awkward, I am. I know it doesn't make sense, but a lot of factors play into why I'm socially awkward. That's why I don't have many friends, unfortunately. I'm sure if I wasn't as awkward, I'd probably have more, like a lot of other people. Because I follow a lot of my old classmates from high school on Instagram, and I see their lives. Some of them, one or two of them has a kid. Others have relationships and are social butterflies, and I'm just here doing my own thing. I don't know, though. It is what it is. How close are we? Okay, we're about halfway there. Our house is over here. I don't see any sheep around. I'm gonna equip my shears real quick. Okay. Let's keep going. If we come across an apple tree, I'm gonna pick the apples and eat them. Wow, look at that mountain, bro. And I can climb that. I can actually climb that mountain if I wanted to. That's the dopest thing ever. I also love the sound effects in this game. The ambient effects are not that bad, actually. They're pretty decent. This direction. I know there's a lot of sheep nearby my house, so I'll be able to get wool from there. I'm debating whether I want to get a horse, though. Oh, there's a sheep right there. Awesome. Hello, mister. There's two of you. So the thing about this is if you find a black sheep, the black sheep just give you regular wool. Like, they don't give you black wool or anything like that. They just give you regular wool. Which kind of sucks, you know. I kind of wish they gave you different color wools. That would be nice, but no, it just gives you regular wool despite it being clearly a black sheep. I'm sure they'll change that eventually. Any more sheep I should be aware of? I see cows. Hello, Mr. Cow. I might rename this stream "Doing a Lot of Traveling." I could call it that. You know, when the stream's over, I might call it "Doing a Lot of Traveling," because that's essentially what we're doing. We're doing a lot of traveling, but it's for good cause. It's for good reason. It's for good reason, of course. We need to get specific supplies to prepare ourselves for living in the Arctic. We have a nice house there now, a nice log cabin, but we certainly don't have the supplies we need to sustain ourselves. So we need to get that done. I'm gonna gather. I think I have iron bars already at my original base. Probably, maybe, probably, maybe. Is that a sheep? No, that's some wild wheat. Wheat. You ever have wheat thins? Oh, those are delicious. I like wheat thins. Wheat thins. Wheat thins. Oh my goodness. I don't see any more sheep. Dude, those mountains look dope. I mean, look at that. It looks amazing. It's so high up there. Oh my gosh. How close are we? Okay, we're just around the corner here. Just around the corner. Today's not so bad. It's a lovely Friday. So it's not so bad. Friday's fun day. Friday's fun day. One sec. Sorry, I had to turn up my the fan in my room because wouldn't you know this game's causing my computer to pump out a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Making it very uncomfortable. I'm doing okay though. I'm not gonna die of heat stroke or anything. It's just a little warm in here right now. Oh my gosh. But I have the fan on max, so it's the air is flowing. That's a lot of chickens. I'm bringing these guys to the Arctic with me. I don't care what I'm bringing them to the Arctic with me. Y'all are coming to the Arctic with me. Oh my gosh. That's actually a lot of chickens. I've never seen so many together like this. I'm grabbing them all. Okay. Okay. That's actually going to come in real handy. That's going to come in a lot of handy for me. The chickens. Because I'm going to make a chicken pen in the Arctic. I don't know how those chickens are going to survive there, but who knows? Oh my goodness. Okay. There's our house right over there. We got our chickens. How many do we have? Well, we have we have enough to start an entire chicken farm. Hot dog. That's actually epic. Okay. I don't think I can I don't know if I can make leather from cowhide or from pig hide. Maybe I can actually. I probably can. Most likely. It's my guess. Just a guess though. I'm glad I know where my house is. I memorized all these locations. I could just also put a marker there as well. Okay. Off we go. I also like the way the grass moves in this game. It's very pretty. All right. We've arrived back at the house. The house in this biome. Now, I'm going to go look at my crafting stations and see what I can do here. Because I want to be prepared here. I want to be prepared as possible. Looks like our trees grew, so okay. All right. We got a bunch of wood in there. All right. Cowhide. We need to make leather. So let me check my I have a bench over here. One sec. So here are the things we need to make. First, we need to make the fur coat, which requires 16 leather and 32 cloth. In order to make that cloth, we're going to need a lot of wool. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start spinning wool. These are the things we need to make. We need to make the fur coat. We need to make armor. We need to make a bow with arrows. I already made the bow. I think it's back at the Arctic house. We also need an ample supply of food. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh boy, one sec. Oh dear. Iron ore, chicken, stick. I'll drop that. There's our rolls right there. We're gonna need to find a lot more though. This isn't enough. We're gonna need a lot more for sure. I'm really happy that my Red Dead Redemption 2 shorts have been doing really well. I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. What's up, second concurrent viewer? Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're gathering the supplies we need to head to the Arctic biome once more. Turns out there's not a lot of resources there in terms of sheep to get wool. So we walked all the way back to our original house, and we're going to be gathering sheep's wool, a lot of sheep's wool. And what we're going to do with that is make armor, clothing, stuff like that. Right now, I'm spinning up a bunch of yarn. It's taking a bit. How much yarn we got here now? How much yarn we got? 17 things of yarn, and we still have a bunch of wool left. So let's get through all this wool. I think I want to make the fur coat first, because that'll keep us warm in the Arctic. Once we make that fur coat, then I'll make everything else, and I'll gather everything else. I know you need the aluminum. Let me look at the bench over here. Let's see here. To make the next crafting bench, you need iron sheets and aluminum. Oh hell. Okay. Well, we can make the iron sheets, no problem. Let me check. I think I have a bunch of. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, great. I have a bunch of iron sheets already. So that just means we would need to collect a whole bunch of aluminum, which we can do when we head back to the Arctic biome. No problem. That's a piece of cake. Let's see. What do we need to make our fur coat? 32 cloth and 16 leather. The leather we can get from killing cows, obviously. I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. If I have, I think I have enough iron. I have plenty of iron. I could get more though. Okay, let's see. Gotta make, cloth. Max, 13. That means how much more do we need? Oh, we need a lot more cloth. Holy cow. That's incredible. We need a lot of sheep's wool, bro. That's insane. That's unfair. That's so... Oh, okay, let's go. I'm gonna put these chickens... I can't put the chickens in the chest. I guess the chickens are gonna stay on me for now, it would seem. So I don't want to lose those chickens. You know what I could do, actually? I'm going to put the chickens in the pen. And then when we leave, I'm going to grab the chickens and put them all in my inventory. So I'll put them in the pen first. All right, so we got the chickens in the pen. That's good. Now we just got to go get more wool. Once we have our fur coat, from there, we're going to make... what else can we make? Probably the leather armor, but the fur coat would be more important. I also want to make that next workbench, and for that we need aluminum, which is in the Arctic biome. So we just head back there and get more aluminum. But right now we just need a bunch of sheep wool. I heard it. Oh, there's a whole bunch of sheep right here. Lovely. There we go. That's one. Thank you very much, Mr. Sheep. That's two. That's three. All right, let's go see if we can find any others. I'm also going to slay the cows I come across because I want to make leather. I got to make a bunch of leather, bro. I got to make a whole bunch of leather. That means killing these cows. Oh, I have a chicken still in my inventory. What do you know? Hi, buddy. I do not have the skinning knife. I made a terrible mistake. I'm gonna go grab a skinning knife so that way I can skin the cows. Because I do not have a skinning knife. And you cannot collect anything from these cows without a skinning knife. Oh my goodness. Oh, are those... No, I already sheared these guys. I don't think... Yeah, I already... Alright. Man, I'm confusing sheep. Man. All sheep look alike. Do we have a skinning knife already? No. All right. We gotta make one. That way we can, there's lightning out on the ocean. You can see it, right? Those blue lightning strikes? That's really neat. Okie dokie. Let's make our skinning knife. All the meat on the fire is obviously burned to a crisp. Who would have guessed? Okay, let's see. Tools, weapons, primitive skinning knife, sticks and stones. Okay. That would be this chest and that chest. Okay. All right, I made a bunch of those. It kind of filled up my inventory, so I'm only gonna carry 3 on me. I'm gonna put the log away. Let me hold on to the yarn. Aluminum, wool. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Actually, no. Why don't we... Let's spin all this first, because I think we have some black wool as well. I think we have like 17 pieces of wool here. So we should be able to make like 17 pieces of yarn, I think. And I think we already have like 10 or so of yarn. We have a good amount of yarn so far. We just need 32. Wouldn't you know? Let me check. Oh, did I put it in the chest by accident? No, I did not. Okay, we got 10 so far. Okay. Max. And let's go to clothing. Fur coat. 18 cloth. Okay, we need to make even more yarn. Lovely. There we go. We'll go back to the Arctic shortly. I gotta rename this stream. If it seems misleading, I deeply apologize. I should have renamed it before I started it, but I did not. I don't want to mislead people. It's just really frustrating that I didn't have the supplies necessary to survive in the Arctic at all. That's okay, though. We're good. It's all good. I got some black wool here we gotta spin up, too. There we go. Excellent. I'm gonna have to rename this stream, bro. I'm definitely gonna have to rename the stream. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to step away and open my door to let some of this heat out, because gosh darn, it is it's really hot. That's okay though. That's okay. Okay. What we got? 14 pieces of yarn. Okay. How much more cloth can we make? 7 more pieces of cloth. That is 25 pieces of cloth. We need to get more sheep. We need to go get more sheep. That shouldn't be too difficult. Let's go look for more sheep. I'm gonna be bringing all this stuff with me, or as much of it as I can. I don't know just how much I can hold in my inventory, because there is quite a few things here. I think the most essential things we need to bring are the anvil, the furnace, the loom, and the bench. Those are the things we need the most. Got some pigs over here. We could turn there and hide into leather. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know. Are there any sheep over here? I thought there was one. Oh my goodness. I gotta rename this stream, bro. I definitely gotta rename it, because that's just a misleading title, and I don't want to mislead people. Okay. Any sheep up here? Wow, these are some big bushes. I don't see any sheep up here. Maybe over here? I just need a little bit more wool, bro. I just need a little bit more wool. and like 1 or 2 more sheep. That's all I'm asking for. I don't see any sheep over here. Let's go check over here. I just need 1 sheep, man. I just need 1. Got some cow. I could, you know, I'm gonna go kill those cows. Oh, but there's a bull there. Oh, but is that a sheep? I think that's a sheep with them. Yeah, that's definitely a sheep with them. So let's go and grab what we need from that sheep. At least I think that's a sheep. Most likely is. Hoping it is. No, it's a goat. It's just a goat. Gosh darn it. Well, you know what? While I'm here, I might as well get what I need. Oh crap, the bull's coming after me. I'm gonna die here. Oh god! I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. No, it's all good. We're all good. Ooh, that was annoying. Probably shouldn't have aggravated that cow. Or cows. I should say there were multiple of them. We got our health and stamina back though. But we also died in the process. Lovely. We died over here. I see a sheep over there. We'll get to that later. I think I should only attack a cow if there's only like 1 of them. But I think if it's a group of them, I should just leave them alone. Yeah, I died right over here. I think that's our stuff right over there. I ran up the hill over here. Somewhere over here I ran up. I think where those cows are is where I died. Hello, Mr. Cow. I didn't mean to bother you. There's my body. There's my stuff. Is there a way to... I don't think there's a way to quickly loot inventories. I don't think. I can't click and drag either. I can click and drag with the furnace though. But everything else I can't click and drag with. Okay, there was a sheep over this direction, but... I think I'll go this... Yeah, you know what? Why don't we go that direction after the sheep? We'll go after the sheep. Why not? In other news, nothing. Yeah, no, things are going pretty all right for the most part. Other than my tics, which is part of the OCD, I keep sniffling. I just mute my mic every time I do it because it's very, very annoying to hear someone sniff over their microphone over and over and over, but I have to mute my mic just so you don't hear the sniffs. I don't want you to hear my sniffles. I'm not sick. I just have tics and OCD, and it makes it really hard not to do it. Wouldn't you know? You're not a sheep. I guess I could just keep going this direction and look for sheep that way. I really should have... I should have built that house, that log cabin in the Arctic on stream, but you know, it is what it is. You know, maybe next time I'll decide differently. I think a storm's coming. Lovely. I think what I'll do is I'll end the stream with all the supplies gathered. I'll travel all the way back to the Arctic, and then we can start the next stream in the Arctic when I have all the supplies. But we're about to hit the 1 hour mark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this time gathering the rest of what I need. And then off stream, I'll sail back to the Arctic biome. And we can keep getting situated there. But I'll spend time gathering a bunch of wool and other stuff like that to bring with me off stream. And that's going to be our plan for this, because it would seem I've spent the past hour traveling back to our original home just so I could get the necessary supplies needed to survive in the Arctic. Which is okay. This is like a transition episode, I suppose. It is what it is. Can't win them all. I'm chilling though. I'm okay. We got more sheep over here. Lovely. Hey, pal. Did I already shear you? Oh, I think I already sheared these dudes. Yeah, I already did. Okay, let's keep going. Oh my goodness, these sniffles are not going away. I just have to keep doing it over and over. And it's annoying, bro. It's really annoying. I mean, imagine constantly having to sniff over and over and over and over again. It sucks. It genuinely does. Oh my goodness. It is what it is, though. We're about to hit that 1 hour mark real soon. I might stop there, depending on how things go. I hear more sheep. Oh, boy. Okay. There we go. Perfection. Absolute sheep perfection. Yes. Thank you for your wool. I think that's all of them. Let's see if there's any more around. I see one cow. Here, what am I gonna do? I got health for this. There we go. Yeah, no, I got plenty of health to spare for this cow, so I can afford to attack him. Where's another cow? There's another cow. Go on, buddy. There we go. Got that guy. Lovely. Okay. Any other sheep around? I don't see any other sheep. I see rabbits. Yeah, I think that's how much wool is that? Let's see here. That's 23 pieces of wool. That'll make like, I don't know, 17 things of yarn or something. We only need 32. So we don't need a lot. We should be fine there. But I'm gonna travel back to the Arctic biome off stream, and we can start the next stream in the Arctic biome. But it would seem this stream was spent gathering what we need, because we can in no way survive out there, bro. So I'm just gonna gather what I'm gonna keep going until we hit maybe the 1 hour 5 minute mark around there. I'll keep going until then, and I'll pause, take a chill pill, and move on to the next stream. Yeah, no, we're chilling. Let's take out this cow right here. Oh, there's multiple of them. Never mind. Actually, you know, why don't we give it a shot? The other one might come and attack us, though. There's the other one coming to attack us. Okay, we got them both. There we go. Oh boy, the storm is a storm has started. Lovely. What can't I pick up? Wait a minute, let me eat this corn cob first. Am I bleeding? Oh crap, I'm bleeding. Why am I bleeding? Oh dear. I think I'm gonna bleed out. How lovely would that be? And I don't think I have a torch on me. I can't see where I'm going. And I'm probably gonna bleed out here too. Where's my map? There's my map equipment. I'm bleeding though, which isn't good. How do I pull out my map? M. Alright, we're going the right direction. We're gonna freeze to death if we don't get back inside. I genuinely can't see a thing except for what the lightning shows me. Other than that, it's just pitch black. We're going the right way though. I just can't see much, and I'm bleeding, which is lovely. Dude, I love those lightning effects. Oh my goodness. That's so awesome, bro. Those are some really good effects. Who are you? Oh, is that a sheep with wool? No. All right, let's keep going. Our house is just up ahead. I don't know how you survive in the Arctic biome to begin with if you don't have the necessary materials to do it in the first place. That's the crazy thing. Alright. We back home. Let's get in our bed and go to bed. Our tent isn't here, so let's go sleep in our bed though. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Let me in the damn house. There we go. Head upstairs. Oh, I can't see anything, bro. I can't see anything. I'm gonna put... Do I have candles? No, I don't. Here's what I'm gonna do. Do I have torches on me? Yes, I do. I can't see shit. There we go. Now I can see. Oh my goodness. I couldn't see anything. Okay. I think the storm's passed. Now it's just super foggy. Let's make the rest of what we need. I don't need any of these gut materials. So we have our hides right here. So let's quickly process these hides. I'm gonna make a bunch of leather here. This ain't so difficult processing hides. It's actually pretty simple. There we go. And we get leather from all this, so that's pretty dope. Come on, put the leather up. Put it up. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Okay, we have leather. I think I brought the leather. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get more leather, bro. Okay. Let's see here. Let's process the rest of our wool. We need a lot of leather, though. I'm gonna collect all that stuff. Almost there. There we go, okay. Let's go make some more cloth. 5 cloth. How much cloth we got? 30, and we need 32. And a lot of, it would seem we need a lot of leather as well. We can get that soon. Then we can head back to the Arctic biome. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough. Let's go here. Cloth, max. Okay, now we have enough cloth. Now we need to go get ourselves the leather. So let's go see if we can... Oh, good. Do you have hide? Oh, the other billy goat's attacking me. Okay. It's all good. Do you have hide? Oh, you do have hide. Goat hide. Does that make just regular leather too? Or does that process into something else? I don't know what that process is into. Let's go find out. Sorry if we're not in the Arctic biome right now. I'm actually preparing for the Arctic biome because when we arrived there in the last episode, I had no preparation whatsoever. And I almost froze to death several times. So now we're actually getting ready to go here. I'm gathering the necessary materials needed to survive there, including fur, leather, food, all that. Because as it would seem, surviving there is almost impossible without all these necessary materials. Wouldn't you know, surviving in the Arctic is harder than it looks. It's actually very difficult to survive out there. You need stuff to keep you warm at all times, which is a pain in the butt for sure. Okay, we just need to get more leather. We have enough cloth right now. We have just enough cloth. So now we just need to get leather, and that just means we need to go slaughter some animals. Then once we make that fur coat, I may end the stream there, possibly. I don't know. Maybe make some more supplies, more materials. What I'm going to do is when I do end the stream, I plan on, for the next Rising World stream, I'm going to travel all the way back to the Arctic, and we can start from there. I don't want to do a stream where I'm walking all the way across the map just to get back to the Arctic. I would much rather start in the Arctic to begin with. So that's the plan. We're going to gather what we need here. I'm going to walk back to the Arctic off stream. And then when we get back on stream, I am going to gather and start building in the Arctic more. I already have a house in the Arctic. Dude, if those cows come after me when I attack these billy goats. Oh dear. They're going to kill me. Yo, they're going to kill me. Oh, okay. I'm alive. That was actually really risky. I don't want to die, but I am bleeding. Oh, fun. We're probably gonna bleed out. What's up, concurrent viewer? Welcome to the stream. I hope we don't bleed out, and if we do, we're close by home, so we should be just fine. Goat hide. Okay. I'm gonna walk back. I think I'm gonna bleed out before I get back to the house, honestly. Definitely. Oh no, I don't think I think I'll be okay. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm unsure. I'm not quite sure. We have an ample supply of chickens as well. I'm going to be bringing them with me to the Arctic. I'm going to be bringing them with me to the... Yeah, okay, I said that right. For a second there, I thought I tripped up on my own words. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's process these hides. There we go. That's one. We get 2 leather out of that. I'm still bleeding, by the way. My character might bleed out shortly. I could make bandages, but I don't want to waste the material on bandages. I'd rather just respawn. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we have 22 leather. And we need... How much leather do we need? Oh, would you look at that? We already have enough leather. Oh, we're not bleeding anymore. Oh, hey, we're not bleeding anymore. All right, let's make that fur coat. Okay, this right here should keep us warm. Let's see here. What's it say? Protection. Oh, yeah, insulation. That's okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay, so now we have, lo and behold, the fur coat. We have the fur coat. Hey, what's up, Nestor? Welcome to the stream, Nestor. We came back from the Arctic. We're here gathering supplies before we head back. Because as it turns out, you can freeze to death quite quickly if you're not well clothed in the Arctic biome. So I am making the necessary materials to go back there and live. I would love to live in the snow. Trust me, I love snow so much. Hey, thanks for the like. I really do appreciate it, Nestor. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me, man. Helps out a lot. People have really liked the shorts I've been putting out, and I'm really happy with them. I'm really happy with the shorts I've been putting out. I've been working my ass off on them. Wouldn't you know? I spend about 2 to 3 hours on each short alone, and I just, you know, sit there and do my own thing, and it ends up working out. Okay, let's make some more cloth. Let's make those boots. Oh, we need to make more yarn? Okay. All right. There we go. I hope you're having a great day, Nestor. Thank you so much for stopping by my stream. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me when my viewers stop by frequently. It really does. You know, it shows me my viewers care, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. There's no suitable crafting station. What do I need to... Oh, I need the loom to make that. Okay. All right. Fur boots. Wait, what? Oh! What? What? Oh, okay. I guess that was just a waste of my time then. Because it would seem I can't wear the fur boots. Wow, that's kind of stupid, actually. Okay, in that case, next order of business is gathering our stuff up. Gathering them ore. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go collect a lot of iron ore next. A lot of iron ore. The raw meat, I could cook it. It'll go bad if I don't. I'm going to put this chicken back in the pen. I'm going to go collect a bunch of iron ore. There you go, buddy. Have they laid eggs? Yes, they have been laying eggs. That's wonderful. Look at this little egg. Lovely. Okay, let's go collect some iron, shall we? And I know just the place. There's actually an iron deposit not far from here. And we're going to go there, and we're going to harvest a whole bunch of iron. I got some iron ore right here, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to smelt this real quick in the furnace. I think I already have smelted bars in here, too. Yeah, I do. It's evening at your... Oh, it's evening at your place. Okay, okay. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful evening, Nestor. Thank you so much for stopping by. I got to put fuel in that now. Because, of course, I do. Let's get some of these logs out of here. Good play in game you play. Oh, yeah, no. I think this is a really, really great game. I like it a lot. I really do enjoy this game. It's really fun. It's a relaxing game that doesn't really have any goals like Minecraft. I'd say it's a very chill game. Laid back, for sure. Okay, let's melt that. There we go. All right. Next order of business. We're going to head out and get iron. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with all these guts. Like, genuinely, I have so many guts that I don't know what to do with them. Okay. All right. Put the egg away. Put that away. Put that away. All right. Let's go get our iron. Let's go. I'm going to put some of these axes. No, I'll hold on to the axes. Actually, yeah, I'll put the axes away. The sickle away. The axes away. Okay. I think I only have one pick. Do I have a second pick in here? No, I have multiple picks. Okay, let's go get that iron deposit. Oh, I need my map. Oh, I think I already have my map on me. So the iron deposit is located right over here. So that's where we're heading to next. I want to get all the iron I can from there. And then once we got all that iron, we're going to head back to the house, smelt it all. And then I'm going to end the stream there. And then on the next stream, we're going to be in the Arctic biome. Because I'm going to spend time off stream heading back to the Arctic. It's going to take a bit. It's going to honestly take a bit because I got to walk all the way back. But it shouldn't be too difficult. Also, why don't we get more wool while we're at it? We'll get more wool. Did that sheep just duplicate? That was weird. Give me your wool. There we go. I think these guys are already sheared. Yeah, those guys are already sheared. Okay, let's keep going to our iron deposit. We also might want to go kill some cows, but we have hardly any health on us right now. So as far as collecting leather, it might be a little difficult. I don't know if pigs attack. I have no idea if pigs will actually attack you if you attack them. I don't want to find out because I'm going to die if I do. Oh, is that guy already sheared? Yeah. Okay, there's some over here. Already sheared, already sheared. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will try attacking the pigs. Let's give it a shot. I don't think the pigs fight back. Maybe they will. Maybe they have a herd mentality. Let's find out. They have a herd no, wait. Oh, no, they're just running away. Okay, that's actually really great. So, in that case, let's get their hides. We'll get all their hides. Do we get leather? Pig hide. Yeah, okay, we get pig hide. And I think we can turn that into leather. And that's what I plan on doing. I want to get all these animals. I'll get to you later, sheep. I'm getting the hang of this game. There we go. Okay, next up, there's one pig left. Oh, you know what? I'll let him live. Let's keep going to the iron deposit. We got plenty of room in our inventory for iron. So let's go to the iron deposit, mine it, come on back, and then we can call it a day there. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. If we encounter any more sheep, I'll shear them immediately because I want their wool. It's an essential component to crafting. And I'm not going to like cut it short. I'm going to get as much of every material as I can to bring with me because I don't want to run out, because that would involve me needing to come back here to get more stuff again. And I really don't want to do that. I'd rather stay in the Arctic biome and survive there for a bit. Hello, bunny. But that's okay. If we don't have enough, we could always come back here a second time, I suppose. But right now, I just want to get what we need. I'm thinking of calling this stream like gathering materials or preparations for the Arctic. Oh, maybe I'll call it preparations for the Arctic, because as it turns out, we can't survive in the Arctic just yet. So maybe I'll call this stream preparations for the Arctic. I'll call it that, because we're not in the Arctic biome currently. We're preparing to go back to survive there. So that's what's up with that. The iron deposit is over this way, by the way. It's right around this corner up against the hills. I think I have my hook on me, so I can use this for climbing. And that's what I will use that for climbing, actually, because it makes climbing in this game a whole lot easier. It actually makes it a piece of cake. It makes it real nice. Watch this. Woo! Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ascension. Look at that ascension. Oh my gosh, love it. I love this thing. It's really fun to use. I feel like a rock climber. Yeah. We can also get fresh water from here. These ponds. The ponds in this game have fresh water, which is nice. I don't see anything useful over here. I don't see sheep. I see cows for leather. We can get to that later. But I want to get the iron deposits that are over here. There we go. Come on. Come on. I think I go faster when I use this rope. Like, I honestly think it drags me faster than I walk. I don't think so, though. But it... You know, I don't quite know, actually. I think it uses stamina as well. Wouldn't you know? This game's really nice, though. I'd recommend it. If someone's played Minecraft for too long and they're getting tired of it, I'd give this game a try, if anything. Because literally everyone has played Minecraft at this point. It's been around forever. So if you get tired of stuff like that, maybe give Rising World a try. I think it's really fun. It's definitely similar to Minecraft. It's a survival crafting game, but it's also nothing like Minecraft. It's voxel based and not based in Java. It was originally based in Java, but it's no longer in Java. It is now in a completely different coding system. It's Unity. There's the iron right there. You can see it right there. The deposits are over on the rocks over there. I don't want to get to those rocks. Oh my goodness. Come on. Pick up your feet, buddy. Pick up your feet. I'm doing good, though. Things are going okay for me. Is that another sheep? No, that's just a billy goat. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Yes. I love this damn thing, dude. It's so amazing. Is the gameplay this game realistic? Is the gameplay in this game realistic? That's a good question. It all depends on what you define as realistic gameplay. This game definitely does not have as much content as Minecraft, I will say that. This game actually has a much smaller amount. It's basically like basic Minecraft, but it's not Minecraft in any way, in the sense that it doesn't have nearly the amount of content Minecraft does. This game used to have a lot of content in it, but when they switched to Unity, they had to rebuild the game from scratch. So they're basically starting from zero now again. But the Java version looks nothing like the Unity version. It's actually a lot more colorful, the Java version. The Unity version looks more realistic. But this is basically, if I had to compare it to Minecraft, I say this is like beta Minecraft. Like there isn't a lot of items, there isn't a lot to do, there isn't complexities like Minecraft has now. But it's a lot more like beta or like alpha Minecraft in terms of the content it has, because it doesn't have the sheer volume of content Minecraft has right now. It just doesn't. I'm sure it will in the future if they keep getting funding for the game and they keep making money and people keep buying it. But as it stands right now, there isn't enough money, or there isn't enough content to call it a competitor to Minecraft. It's a small competitor, but not legitimately a good one. No, you can't. No, no, you can't, Nestor. No, you can't. I mean, you can freeze to death and drown. But that's about as realistic as it gets in real life. You can freeze to death and drown if you're not covering yourself up in the Arctic. You can freeze to death. If you go underwater for too long, you can drown. That's pretty much what this game is. So we made it to the ore vein. Let's see if there's any ore for us to grab. Come on. Come on. There we go. I love this climbing rope, bro. It makes this so much easier. This wasn't in the game they recently released an update that added fishing and seasons. But without this climbing rope, this would be really hard to do. Woohoo! Okay, I don't see any iron. Oh, here's some right here. Oh, there's a lot more over there too. Oh my goodness. It's a good thing I opened my bedroom door, because like now it's not as hot in here. The heat hasn't collected. It's flowing out. I have airflow. Without airflow, it becomes like a furnace in my room. I have a very small bedroom, so it's like a furnace almost without airflow. We're gonna gather all this up nice and good. What else? Any others? We got some over here. There we go. Any more? I see some down here. Ow, that hurt. Oh my gosh, that almost killed me. Okay. This exposed vein is really useful. For sure. Okay. Some iron right here. Okay. Any other iron I should be aware of? Let's climb to the very top, see if there's anything else there. Oh, here's a piece right here. There's a piece right there. Dude, I love this climbing rope. It's so fun to use. Like, it's just so satisfying to toss a rope and watch it, like, grab onto something. It's really neat. Okay, so I think I might have mined out all the iron possible from this vein. Oh, no, wait, I think I see some right there. Possibly. Oh, I see some right there as well. So it doesn't look like I got everything, but I've almost completely cleared this whole exposed vein out. There we go. Okay. I'm not seeing any more in the open. Let's go up a little more, see if we can find any more. Straight up, baby. Straight up. Come on. I love this thing, bro. It's so easy. Oh, look at me go. I'm Spider-Man, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. Any over here? Any iron of any kind? I'm not seeing any. How much iron we get here? 117 pieces. That's not a substantial amount. That's actually less than I was hoping for. Let's see if there's any more around. There's some down here. I could also probably go in the caves that are around here. Find more in the cave. There we go. Everything is going okay. Another piece over here. I think once we get extremely situated in the Arctic, we can head to the savannah. I would love to go to the savannah desert biome. The desert biome's really cool. It's got like camels and stuff like that. I hear the Arctic biome has penguins and polar bears. Not quite sure though. Haven't seen them. I think I've seen the penguins. I think. I'm not quite sure though. If they were penguins was what I was saying. How much we got now? 156? You know what? I think I'm satisfied with the amount we have right now. We have gathered a substantial amount. So why don't we start? Oh, hey, there's some exposed stuff right here. This is this is actually very, very nice. Right here, right here. There's some exposed stuff right here. Let's grab it. Climb on up. Come on. Come on. There you go. I'm sliding down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Climbing rope. Up we go. Okay. There. I think we're... Okay, now we're good. We're stable. This is very convenient. Am I an iOS enjoyer or an Android user? You're probably not going to like that answer. I am a diehard Android user. The last time I touched an iOS device personally, it was probably when I was 5 playing with my mom's iPad. I haven't used an iOS device in a very, very long time. Very long time since I've used any sort of iOS device. I know iOS is very, very useful. I know Macs are very, very useful and versatile compared to PC. They're also a lot more user-friendly, stuff like that. They have a more clean UI, stuff like that. I know there are pros to the Macintosh. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of pros to the Macintosh. But nothing, you know, you just can't go wrong with Windows. Of course, Windows is prone to getting viruses and stuff like that. And I don't really think Macintoshes get viruses. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. Because, like I said, I don't use Mac products, so I have no idea if you can actually give a Macintosh a virus. Also, I'm calling it a... Oh, no! Gosh darn it! Oh! Lovely. Okay. Well, looks like now we need to go back and get our stuff. Oh! Well, we know where our stuff is. It's in a hole in the middle of a ravine. So... this won't be too difficult, but it also won't be fun either. It'll be a pain in the ass. What smartphone? What smartphone? I have an S24 Ultra. Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. It's one generation behind. Currently, they're on the S25 Ultra. So it's a generation behind, but it's still a pretty good phone. The Ultra series of phones in general tend to have really good specs on them. Like, despite it being the S24 Ultra and not the S25 Ultra, there's really not much of a difference. I mean, they're both really powerful phones. One's from 2025 and one's from 2024. That's really the only difference. I know exactly where my stuff is. It's in a pit. It's in a pit. Lovely stuff. Ugh. Yeah. No, but I honestly, if I, hey, we got 3 likes. Holy cow. Who left that 3rd like? Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And a subscriber? What? Oh my gosh, we got a subscriber too. That's crazy, bro. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for the likes and the subscribers. I really do appreciate it. You know, this channel is my life. I care so much about it, bro. So all this support you guys show is really, thank you. Okay, let's go get our stuff back. What kind of phone you got, Nestor? Are you an iOS or an Android? Rotson. Hey, what's up, Rotson? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. If you were the one that subscribed, Rotson, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, and for leaving that like as well. We're talking about phones, though, right now. Nestor had asked which phone I use. I use a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Most of the people I know in person, though, they use iPhones. Wouldn't you know, I'm surrounded by iPhones. Of course, our entire family uses Android, except for my mom. She has a work phone that is an iPhone, but it needs to be an iPhone for work reasons, obviously. But still, though, like we're entirely an Android family in this house. It's just sort of what we do. We also don't have any Mac products, so we don't have like a Mac computer or something like that, a Mac Mini Studio. It's all Windows. I like Windows a lot. It's a great platform. You can do a lot with it. Like a lot with Windows. I like it a lot compared to Mac. But if I had to choose, I would go with Windows always. Of course, if I was given the opportunity to own a Mac product, I probably would take it because, you know, it's just been a really long time since I've held one in my hand and actually used it. So who knows? Maybe Mac products have changed since then. I really wish I didn't have to walk back and get my stuff, but that's what we have to do, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Because we died in a pit. We died from fall damage, believe it or not. Fall damage is a really irritating thing. There aren't potions in this game that negate fall damage like Minecraft, unfortunately. Nestor. Nestor. What's up, Nestor? Wait. It's me. Oh, it's a second account. Okay. Okay. Well, I do appreciate the support. But YouTube does discourage against, well, I suppose it doesn't matter at this point because I don't really ask for people to subscribe. They just do it. I do appreciate the support, but for future reference, YouTube doesn't really like when people make multiple accounts just to boost the numbers of a channel. It's not really fair. So it's not me, it's YouTube. But I do appreciate the support, Nestor. Thank you very much. I just don't want to anger YouTube. Samsung S20 FE. That's still a really good phone. The entire line of S series phones is really good. I'd say anything past an S20 is a good phone. Anything past the S20 would be a good quality phone. There's also the A15 and all that other series of Samsung phones. I don't know much about those. I mean, they run Android just like the Samsung phone, but they have different specs, I believe. I don't know much about the A series phones. That's cool though. S20 FE, that's nice. Good for you. I think our stuff is in one of these ravines. Just got to figure out where. I hope our body shows up. I'm not seeing it. Oh, this has me concerned. This definitely has me a little concerned. Because I'm not seeing... Unless... I don't think we're close enough. I don't think we made it yet. We gotta keep going. We must keep marching. The march must continue. I want to get my stuff back, though. I fell in a hole. It's somewhere in a hole. I hope it's not glitched through the floor or the ground. That would suck. I don't think it is. I spy with my little eye a body. Oh, it's probably over here. It's probably down up in here. Let's see. There's my body right there. Okay. Okay. So we're not entirely screwed. There's our corpse right there. Look at that. Look at that fella. Look at that fella. Look at my facial tattoo, bro. Check out that facial tattoo. I have a wicked tattoo on my character. I don't think we lost our clothing. I think we just lost our items, not the clothing itself. That's convenient, actually. I like that a lot. So we have plenty of iron now. Let's get all this stuff off of him. Do we still have our clothing on? Yes, we do. Okay. That's great. All right. So I have everything off the body. Perfect. Let's go back to our house. Now that we've gotten our stuff back and we have full health as well. I'm going to drag myself out of these cliffs with this nice little trusty grappling hook. Do you play any phone games, Nestor? Or yeah, do you play any phone games, Nestor? I play a couple of phone games, not a lot of them. I actually I play a few phone games right now. Only one phone game though. I'm not allowed to talk about it though. I can't, but it's a really fun phone game and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I highly suggest there's this game called Goliath, I think it's called, and you basically get to manage and man an AC-130 gunship, and you take on like missions in Afghanistan and like that. It's really fun actually. I think it's called Goliath. The app is called Goliath. And you take on the role of an AC-130 ship gunner or whatever you call him. Oh my gosh, I'm losing myself in my own thoughts. Get me out of this hole! Oh my gosh. Get me out of this gosh darn hole. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, we're getting out of the hole. Lovely. But that's one of my favorite apps is the Goliath gunship game. That's a really fun app. You should look into it. I think it's on iPhone and Android. But I highly suggest you give it a shot. It's really fun. I like it a lot. I like the idea of manning an AC-130 gunship. Those things are cool, bro. AC-130 gunships are dope. They're huge, but they have massive guns on them. I'm talking like anti-air flat cannon type guns on those things. They got giant guns. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Andale. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Whoop. Swangy, swangy. I can't see anything. It's dark. Nighttime is approaching. Oh wow, I didn't take fall damage. Lovely. Bro, I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Can't see a thing. I think we're going forward though. Oh, I should make it. Can I make a torch? Can I make a torch right now, or do I need a bench for that? Oh no, I guess not. Okay, I'll make a torch. Pull out a torch. There we go. Okay. All right, back on track. Back on track. Now I can see. I couldn't see anything before. Once we get back to the main camp, I'm going to smelt all that iron and then end the live stream there. I'd like to take a quick moment to shout you out, Nestor. Thank you very much for stopping by. Ooh, a pumpkin. I'll take that. It really does mean the world to me, these live streams. You're playing Solitaire and Ancient Planet, a game from your childhood. That's cool. That's really cool. If there's any game I would want brought to the modern age from my childhood, that's a really good question, because there's a lot of good games I played when I was younger that I would love to see be brought to the modern era. Let's see. I want to see Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. I want to see that remastered like Oblivion was. I would also like to see a remaster of Freedom Fighters. That was from the Xbox, the original Xbox. It's called Freedom Fighters. Really old game series from a long time ago. But essentially what that game was about was Russia had taken over and invaded the United States. And it's about how you play like this plumber dude who leads a band of freedom fighters to take over and take back the United States from the Russians. And at the time, I think they were the USSR still or something like that. I don't quite know the the specifics of the game, but Freedom Fighters is a really fun old Xbox game from a long time ago. You get to command like little troop units, little groups of troops. It's really fun. I like it a lot. I wish it would be remastered. It's on Steam, actually. It's actually on Steam. You can buy it. But the saddest thing about it is that the multiplayer is gone. The entire multiplayer aspect, the online multiplayer aspect of that game, it's gone. And I don't think they're ever bringing it back. Well, it's a pleasure to be speaking with you, my friend. It's a pleasure. You know, I always love foreign company. I've seen all manners of people come and go from my streams. All sorts of people. But I really do appreciate your support, my friend, wholeheartedly. Thank you so much. What's the weather? Is the weather like there? Is the weather there cold? I feel like during the winter it would get really cold there, and then maybe during the spring it would warm up. I don't quite know what the weather's like there, though. I don't I don't live there. I live in the United States, but I'm sure it snows during the winter quite a bit, for sure. And I'm sure during the spring it gets really green and stuff like that. Well, that's really cool, man. That's really cool. It's always nice to speak to a foreigner. I think it, you know, speaking to people from other countries broadens my horizons. It really does, because I don't go places much. I don't do many things. I don't go out much. So when I speak to someone from a different country, it really does open my eyes to just how big the planet really is. It does, and it shows me that I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one, man. There's like 1 billion people on this planet, bro, and the world is gigantic, and there's countries and all this stuff. It's wild, man. Some people will never leave their home country, and that's probably me. I might never leave the United States. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have left once or twice for family vacations. We went to Costa Rica in 2016. Summer's so close. 23 degrees. 23 degrees. Holy cow. That's cold. That's really cold. That's really cold, bro. 23 degrees. What is that in Fahrenheit? I don't know my Celsius that well. I really only know Fahrenheit, but that's crazy. 23 degrees. That's amazing, man. I'm not sure if that's cold. Is that cold or warm? I think that's cold. What is that in Fahrenheit? I guess I could look that up right now, but I want to keep going back to my house. I want to keep making my way back. But is that sounds cold. 23 degrees. Is it warmer? I'm sure it's warmer in the summer, though. I'm sure it's a lot warmer in the summer compared to the winter. I'm sure winter's brutal, though, in terms of how cold it gets. There's our house. Lovely stuff. You know, I'm gonna confide something in you. My friend, and that was that I had some trouble with someone in the past. I don't want to get into specifics because it's, you know, it's rather upsetting for me to speak about the whole thing that happened between me and them, but the good thing is we still talk. They're still in my Discord. We're on, I guess we're not really we're not really enemies. We're just sort of neutral peers, I suppose. You want to run away from your country, really? Really? Well, you know, I can understand that wholeheartedly, my friend. Without a doubt, I can understand that sentiment and why you have it. I didn't want to get into specifics about the place you live right now, especially with what's going on. But I can understand your sentiment of wanting to leave a country that is currently at war with another. I can't imagine how difficult that must be. But I understand your sentiment, my friend. I can understand that. And the sentiment is actually shared on both sides, believe it or not. Both sides want to flee their own country because they just don't want to stay there. They don't want to stay in a place that's constantly at war. So I understand. I understand. Although I might not be able to fully understand because I don't live there, I can definitely understand from what you're telling me and what's going on and what I see in the news. You're walking, you're walking with shorts. It's hot. Okay. It's hot. Okay. So it's nice and warm. That's good. Nice and warm. I like warm weather sometimes. You know, I like warm weather, but not too warm of weather. If it's too warm, I get really uncomfortable. I get really uncomfortable. You know, I think after speaking to you, Rotson, or Nestor, I think after speaking to you, you really opened my eyes, my friend. And I know that might seem kind of strange because you're only one person, but that's really all it takes is one person's opinion to, or one person's point of view to really show you that maybe things aren't as bad as the media or stuff says. Of course, I don't know how true some of the stuff the media says is, but oh man, you'd open my eyes. I really do appreciate it, my friend. Because I had some trouble with a friend in the past regarding this stuff, and I'm actually, I do want to talk to them after this because I want to discuss with them, just like I spoke with you, and you know, I just feel different now, I guess. But I really do appreciate you speaking with me. I can be very close-minded at times, believe it or not. I can be very close-minded at times, but I try my best to open my mind to new possibilities whenever I can, wherever I can. But it is very difficult for me. It is very difficult for me. Okay, that's got to smell. Okay, you know, why don't we go until the 2-hour mark? I want to make this a solid 2 hours. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go sleep in my house. We're going to go collect more leather. And we're going to go do all that fun jazz. And we're going to stop at the 2-hour mark. That's where we're going to pause, is the 2-hour mark. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. And we might as well chop down our trees while we're at it. I think these are fully smelted. What's cool is that your stuff smelts overnight. So you actually can go to bed and wake up in the morning and all your stuff will be fully smelted. It's actually lovely. I should really clean up those animal guts when I get the chance. I'm going to cook all this meat because I think if I cook it, it won't go bad. Because all the stuff on the fire right now is just burned to a crisp, as you can see. So I'm going to cook the actual meat I have right now. I don't know what to do with burned bacon. I'm just going to toss it. I don't know what to do with it. Let's put all this meat on the fire. There we go. You know, there we go. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, we got 16 more pieces we can put on there. I want to cover this whole grate in meat. There we go. Excellent. Wow, this is a cookout for sure. Look at all this meat, bro! Holy cow! Okay, I'm gonna scrape, get all these bars out of here. Let's get all these. Can I? Oh, I can harvest all at once, I think. Yeah, right there. Take all ingots. There we go. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's smelt some more. Get those set up in there. Turn that on. Okay, we're almost prepared here. Like I said, I'm going to stop at the 2-hour mark. Because that's a nice even 2 hours right there. Let's skin the rest of these hides. Okay. Feather. Pigskin. There we go. Next up, next pigskin. Give me more leather. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Everything's going according to plan. You know what we should smelt is this aluminum ore. This aluminum ore, but we actually need a lot of it. How many aluminum ingots do we need? Let's see. Oh, geez, we need we need a lot of aluminum, bro. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, you know, I might as well just melt it when I get back to my Arctic base, because I don't see a point in doing it right now. Why don't we make more wool? Spin some more. But it seems you get aluminum from the Arctic biome anyway, so we'll head back there in the next stream. There we go. You know, I had kind of already knew I had a Russian audience, because when I look at my YouTube statistics, I see that I'm about 2 to 3% of Russia right now in the past 28 days. Which isn't a lot, but it's also not a little either. A little would be like 0.5 to 1%. But no, I have a growing global audience, it would seem, because I look occasionally, and I notice that I have spikes in viewership from different countries, and I sometimes wonder why that is. Like, why? I mean, I don't speak any other languages other than English, so it's very interesting to see other countries become so fascinated by a silly little American like me. Now we got about 10 minutes left on the stream here. Making yarn. Yarn! There we go. So what else can we make with all this yarn? Let's take a look here. Yeah, no, it is pretty cool. Definitely. I think it's pretty neat to have such a wide viewership base. It's pretty neat for sure. All right, let's see here. Anvil, grinder, blueprint table. Allows you to organize your blueprints. Masonry oven for cooking. Yeah. I want to make this, though, and we need to be in the Arctic biome to make that. So I'm going to be smelting through all this. See how much we can smelt before we hit the 2-hour mark. Maybe I guess I should. You know what? Why not? Let's just smelt it. Ah, come on. Okay, I got to fuel this thing up. I don't have any wood. Let's go over to the chest, see if I have any left. I have 2 things of wood left. Let's go. I'm going to end up chopping down all these trees before I leave here, bringing the wood with me. Because although there's a lot of trees in the Arctic biome, I just don't want to spend my time chopping a bunch of trees. So I'd much rather bring all my resources with me. There we go. There we go. And this is the small oven, actually. The bigger masonry oven can hold up to 64 pieces of metal. Or of, sorry. Oh, I tripped up on my own words again. The bigger smelter can hold 64 pieces of iron ore. I'm always tripping up on my words, bro. I'm always doing it. When I talk way too fast, faster than I can actually think. I talk faster than I can think, wouldn't you know? Iron sheets, cloth, leather. Okay. I have leather. Oh, I gotta make more leather. Okay, let's make more leather then. Let's make all this into leather. There we go. Put another one on there. Excellent. There we go. This is going well. I think I might make that tool belt. It's supposed to give us more inventory space. Wait, will it? I don't entirely know. Are you in Kendrick versus Drake battle? Okay, so about that, I don't follow popular artists much. I listen to music, but not to the point where I'm following and keeping up with what's wrong with artists and their lives. But in terms of the Kendrick versus Drake battle, I'm with Kendrick. Unfortunately, I don't see why a person would defend Drake if all of what Kendrick is saying is true. Because if he actually does have all those like criminal offenses and stuff like that on his record, then Kendrick's just speaking the truth. Because if he does have all those criminal offenses, then it's not a lie. But if he's straight up lying, then I can totally understand why it wouldn't make sense. But is he lying though? I mean, does he actually have all those criminal offenses that Kendrick Lamar sings about? Because if he does, then I guess it's justified. But if he doesn't, then why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? I don't know why you do that. If a person doesn't actually have those charges on him, why would you do it? You just want to shit on him? Like, come on, man. Iron sheets. We can make some iron armor, actually. Pilgrim hat. Ooh, I think I'll make that. That looks really nice. I want to make that. Let's see. We need 8 cloth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. You know what we're making? We're making one of my favorite hats that I think originates from Russia. The Yashanki. Or the Yushanka. Yushanka, it's called. Regardless, it's a cool looking hat. I really like it. Look at that. Dude, this is such a cool looking hat. I love it. Oh, no, but wait, I had a miner's hat on. Okay. I might... That provides insulation. Let's see here. Where... Okay, I see. So I got to keep the miner's hat on for now, but I'll take the Yashanki with me when I head back to the other island. I'll make sure to take that with me. I'm going to put some of this stuff away. Okay. These look like these are done. There we go. Are these done? No, these are not done yet. These are done though. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Put some more ingots in there. Why don't we smelt all this while we're at it? All this. And I think we can put the iron in there with it as well. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. There we go. We really should be smelting all the iron, but that's okay. We can smelt that too. I gotta finish making my leather. There we go. Rag top. I'll just get rid of that. Water skin, bacon. Oh, my meat! Oh, I completely forgot about it. No, it all burned. It all burned. Okay, well, luckily we have a backup. We have a plan B, and that is the 30 strips of bacon we have. Oh man, I just lost all that meat, bro. You can't do anything with burned meat either. Like, it's useless, complete junk. I don't think burned meat has any actual use in this game, other than being a charred piece of meat. Dude, that sucks. I gotta pay more attention. I gotta pay more attention. Oh my goodness. I just wasted 30 pieces of meat, bro. Ugh. That's ridiculous. Let's go fishing. I'm gonna periodically look back to make sure I don't screw up again. Bait gut. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna periodically look back at that. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Where my fish at? There we go. What do we get? Of course, we just got a stupid stick. Is it cooked? Let's take a look here. It's not cooked. You know what I can do? No, I can't. Gosh darn it, I thought I could swing it all the way out there. I can't. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. I do like that Kendrick song though. Turn the TV off. That's a really fun song to sing. Another stick. Awesome. Let's go make some more gut. I think we turn this gut into bait is the thing. So let's see here. Bait. Yes, we do. Hey, look at that. The bacon's finished. Well, half of it. Oh dear, there's a lightning storm happening right now. The bacon is almost done. Oh, we're watching it cook right before our own eyes. There we go. Okay. I don't mind if that piece burns. I really don't. I'm going to put all the cooked bacon away. And now I'm going to do some fishing. Oh, why don't we cook the eggs as well? You can cook eggs, which is pretty cool. I'm going to hard boil those eggs. All right. We're about to hit the 2-hour mark here. And our ore is almost finished. So I'm going to let the ore finish for a bit. And then we can end it there. I will say, Nestor, it has been an absolute pleasure to speak with you, my friend. I love interacting with my audience on these live streams. It's really nice. Doesn't matter where you're from, who you are. If you're here to support what I do, you're more than welcome. And I do appreciate it, as always. Fishing. Fishing. Come on. Come on. Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Give me a... Dude, what is with all these sticks in the water? Oh, that's not cool at all. It's cooked? No, it's not cooked. I'll just pick it up and put it down later. There's nothing but sticks in the damn water. There's nothing but gosh darn sticks in the water. Oy. Take ingots. They're too hot. Streamer, start fishing. Viewers. That's really man's stream is fishing. Yeah, my stream is... I'm just fishing. I'm just fishing. Streamer starts fishing. Viewers. That's really man's stream is fishing. Yeah. Dude, I'm just getting stuff ready for when I go back to the Arctic at this point. I'm getting everything ready and prepared. Because if I'm not prepared, I could easily just not win and do poorly. And I don't want to do poorly. I want to do well. Equipment, climbing rope, tool belt, poster, calendar, small tent. Set your spawn point. I don't really need why you need the tent. Bread, cookie. Okay. So it would seem we have a good amount of stuff right now. We have what we need. We have our fur coat. We have our iron. Well, we actually have an excessive amount of iron. About 100 ingots worth. And we also have the aluminum. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the stream right here. So, big thanks to you, Nestor, for stopping by. I do appreciate the support, my foreign friend. Thank you so much. So, that wraps up today's stream. In the next stream, we will be heading to the Arctic, or we'll be in the Arctic already, and the whole stream will just be hanging out in the Arctic. But I'm going to keep getting prepared here and wrap things up here. So, until next time, everyone, take care. Have a great rest of your day, evening, night, or wherever you are. You take great care, Nestor. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Until next time, everyone, bye-bye!